Last but not least, man. Now, if the devil a lie, that means God is the truth. Okay, and he is. You people have seen me come through, bring the Final Call newspaper to you. I have made posters and flyers and have come to you and said, listen, brother, listen, sister, let's put our resources together. Put them together, we can make things happen. These are the teachings of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. But when I presented to you, I didn't push him up front because I knew some of you would have said, ew, him, the one Malcolm X talked about. Oh no, I wouldn't follow that man. But this is the reason that I am the way that I am today, is because he taught me the rich history of black people. So when I found beauty in the history of my people, there I also found majesty in myself and highness within myself. That's why the scriptures say, how can you love God whom you never seen, but hate your brother who you see every day? But also in that same token, the book say, God made man in his image and after his own likeness. So if man is made after the image and after the likeness of God, and that means that when you see your brothers and sisters, you're looking at gods and goddesses. So that's been your whole problem. I have come, I have spoke eloquently to you, I have pled to you about the unity of us, but you're so caught up on what I did as a child. The scriptures say, as a child, I thought as a child, I did things that children do, but now that I'm a man, I put away my childish ways and I do what men do. One thing about all of this, you can't deny that I haven't proved that anything that you want, you can't not achieve it, because you know you can. I was an SLD student. At least that's why they tried me through as a child with those classes. I always knew I was sharp, but the teacher said different. That's why I left and I dropped out of school. Not because I thought I was stupid, because the odds was against me. They didn't want me to know. So our own black people took me aside and gave me the richness of our history. The thing is, you don't believe God can do anything for a nickel. And as long as you keep looking at each other in eyes as nickels and not as gods and goddesses, then you'll forever stay in that same degenerate state that you're in. Until we all start learning to do things with each other, then you watch how that we fall further and further and further away from the grace of God. You want to make me the bad guy. I ain't the bad guy. I'm the good guy, the good shepherd, the Samaritan, the comforter. That's what the old people called me. Don't try to make me no terrorist. Try to make me a savage in the pursuit of happiness. Oh no, Javon's not that. Javon is a conscious black man. He just so hurt that Satan have all his people blinded to reality of themselves and the reality that God has made one from amongst them to show them the way. I struggle and I sit in the fire because I'm doing it with y'all, man. Because I know God, man, He's ready to destroy all of it. Don't think that I'm a madman. Biz, you got to get the people this message. Because they got to hear this. You know I ain't no fool. And I know you're no fools. But you play like it. The time is yours. It's something that I wanted to read to y'all real quickly. But I don't think that I can find it. But black people, we have to come together. See, I knew when my brother died, and if you who have come from amongst that same struggle, that same pain, that same household, same people, same struggle, same spirit, different face, but the situation is all of the same. We all come from out of this. But I knew that you wouldn't have had learned anything. They had a couple of marches on Stop the Violence. But I knew in y'all minds that you wouldn't stop it. This is the modern Rome, man. You have become what you hated. You hate black. Anything look black, if you see a black cat, you ready to run that over. Cause it's black. Black magic. Oh, look at her. She's so dark skinned. Ooh, she ugly. Look at her hair nappy. Ooh, her hair so straight. It's so pretty. You finding all of these intangible I became speechless on that. But listen, man. Javon's no madman. Y'all know I have been a good shepherd to you. Yeah, you seen some of my flaws. But if you want to be a judge, scriptures say, how can you talk about the dirt in your brother's eye when you got a beam in yours? Come on, man. Everybody wanna have some kind of dirt or some type of. Everybody got a hidden agenda about each other. Don't have any real concerns about people's feelings, people's condition. People don't care nothing about that. As long as you have something a little more than the next person have that gives you an edge, then you use that as a cane to hold you up. But let me tell you something. That money, that everybody want. Watch what the Honorable Elijah Muhammad said come to pass. He said this, he said that. The rich man will be sitting at his table smoking from $100 bills. He will be rolling this up. You will find money in the middle of the street, but it'll be worth nothing. Translate, Javon, in closing. See, one thing about Javon is I know that the human resource is more valuable than the paper or any of these material things from us, because from the mind comes the books, comes the computers, comes the airplane, comes the cars. These things comes out of the human mind. And we fashion these things into shape. So whatever we say are the medium must change from this hour, it shall be. And what's the new medium exchange? As I said with one of the angels years ago, one of the sons. And we agreed that good for good is the new medium exchange. Want for your brother what you want for yourself. Women the same thing. Except you put want for your sister. I love y'all.